Hello friends, welcome. I'm Neil Cooper, Reiki Master from the south coast of England, and today we're going to be teaching you how to open for energy healing, or Reiki healing if you like that. Now, I believe in the spirit, but if you don't want to believe in spirit, that's fine. Just relate to yourself as though you've got an energy body, and whatever level you want to believe that's on. Well, when we open, we need to open by firstly grounding ourselves, then protecting ourselves, then opening the chakras, the 7 main chakras and the chakras in the palms of our hand, and then welcome the Reiki in, and if we want to work with a spirit guide, invite a spirit guide to help us. Anyway, so I'll show you my opening, how I do it, and I start off really with grounding. So I see my roots come out of my feet, but they can come out of your shoulders as well if you like. You send them out a window, deeply into the earth, through the grass, through the rocks, deeply in the earth, and you can see a beautiful big crystal to wrap them around if you want to, and just really ground and protect yourself, ground and earth yourself rather. And if you want to, you just allow that connection to form. But if you've walked on wet grass with bare feet, or on a beach with bare feet, or after you've had a bath or a shower, you just feel so balanced, so harmonized, so grounded, so earthed, because water earths. Walking on sand, very earthing. On the grass, making a great connection in the dew, because the ground's wet and you're really earthing and grounding out. You just feel this lovely harmonistic balanced state come over you, and you feel at peace, and it's lovely once you're grounded. So that's why we feel so good when we've had a shower or a bath. So let those roots go out there, or go outside and just walk around on the grass for a while. Just grounding deeply and breathing the earth energies up, and letting go of any energies that need to go back to the earth that we don't wish, and they can be slightly stagnant energies or negative energies or thought patterns, whatever it is in us that needs to flow back into the earth. You don't need to worry about putting any negative energy in the earth. It's recycled, it's cleansed and reused somewhere else. So we're breathing in good energy up into us, and breathing out the energy back into the earth. And through our nose we breathe in the good energy, breathe out anything that needs to leave us. And this all works by intention, all these things. It's our intent to do these things, and it works. It does. Just do that for a minute or so, or two if you want to, and start feeling that peaceful state coming over you already. Now we need to protect ourselves next. So we ground, protect, welcome Reiki energy by holding your hands up to Reiki, the universal life force, to bring white light energy of protection into your crown chakra, down through all your chakras, all the way down to your feet, and then filling you up with that energy as you allow it to flow into you. You can breathe it in as well, from the universe. And the earth is in the universe, so anywhere on the earth as well. Just breathing that energy into us and filling ourselves up somewhat like a bottle with this white light energy. And on your in-breath, breathe it in, down into your belly, and allow it to settle, and it builds up and it overflows out of our crown chakra, out into our aura. So breathe in the energy now, and breathe it out. And let it expand beyond your body, out into your aura, right around your aura on the outside of it. And this is protection from any negative energies from others here, or even spirits, which if you don't believe in spiritual life or spirits, that's fine. Reiki still works for you. You don't need religion or beliefs. Only that it works. That's the only belief and faith you need, that it works. If you don't have that, it definitely won't work because you're putting no faith in it. So building up that energy 360 degrees around us, expanding. Nice and protected now. So we've grounded, we've protected. Now we can say the Reiki principles to invite Reiki energy to come to us from the universe. And if you believed it was a pebble on the beach somewhere and it still works, it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it comes to us. So we put our hands into what's called gasho, which in Japanese, that means gasho, which means bringing the hands together loosely, not too tight, in a prayer-like sort of position. And our fingertips should be level with our chin. And we recite the 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I will not worry. I will not anger. I will be grateful. I will be honest. I will be kind to others and all living things. Now just bow and bring your hands up to your forehead to say thank you to Reiki. Now we want to open the chakras. When you open a chakra, energy center, the 7 main ones we open to begin with, we start from the root chakra and go up, because we're going up into a higher vibration or spirit or whatever it is. So we go up through the chakras to open to that higher vibration, because we're heightening our vibration to be more receptive to the Reiki. So starting with the root chakra, which is red near the base of our spine, and you can see it like a ball of energy growing in a bright light, expanding, or you can see it as a lotus opening in red, powerful energy and light, or you can see it as a lantern of energy and light, red one, opening and expanding in you, or a window of the soul opening and expanding in you, whichever your preference is or the way you do it. So just open that chakra and let it expand. The root chakra, or sometimes called the base chakra, it's the first chakra. And we move up to the second chakra, the sacral, which is orange. And we allow that to brighten and open. And as we do, the colours of these chakras begin to flow around our aura, mixing and merging as they wish to. Opening the sacral chakra, expanding and growing. You may feel pressures in your body at times when they open, or energy, or a vibration even. And just moving up to the heart chakra in the center of our chest here. I mean the solar plexus rather, I'm missing one out. Just moving up to the solar plexus chakra just above the navel, sort of in the pit of your stomach area. So just seeing that yellow chakra opening and expanding, its energies going out into our aura space that's protected. Next, the heart chakra, and that's our yellow, the solar plexus. And the heart chakra is green, our emotional center. We just see it expanding and opening and brightening, and its energy is flowing out into our space. Lovely expanding energies. Next, the throat chakra near the base of your throat, which is blue, power of speech, opening and expanding. And do this. Opening and expanding, because it all works by intention, and it does it. And then the third eye chakra, which is indigo usually, but sometimes it can be purple, opening and expanding our third eye, opening and expanding, opening and expanding. So that all helps if you do this, because it's intention, opening and expanding. It does it by our intention. And lastly, our crown chakra, which is violet in the base of our head, where the soft spot on a baby is. That's roughly where it is on the crown. And it sort of comes just above the head as well a little bit. So we just see that opening and expanding its energies. Opening and expanding its energies. Mixing and merging with the other colours in our protective aura space. That protects us against negative emanations or even negative spirits. Keeping ourselves safe and well looked after. And relaxing now, filling in a nice vibration. Welcoming the Reiki energy to come within us and fill us up like a teapot. Just brewing and growing in us the Reiki energy. And open your palm chakras now. Opening and expanding, which are blue quite often, because you're healing through the palms of your hand more than anywhere. But it does, there are other chakras in the hands where it opens. You've got a few little chakras in here. So, but the palm chakra, that's why it's called palm healing, is the most powerful. Just opening and expanding, because we're going to need that in a minute when we start healing. Allowing that energy to flow within us from the universe. Never use your own energies. And you will get a self-healing. When you've got that energy in you and you're healing somebody else, you get healed too. And it either makes you feel immensely vibrant after the healing, you feel great, or you can get really sleepy, but it's a really nice sort of sleepy. You need to go lay down and have a healing sleep for a couple of hours and you feel so much better after it. Now we're ready. So we've grounded, protected, open our chakras, welcome the Reiki. So you can raise your hands up to welcome that Reiki a bit more. We said the principles, which is just for today. I will not worry. I will not anger. I will be grateful. I will be honest. I'll be kind to others and all living things. And welcome that Reiki to really power you up now. Really fill you up. That's great. And we're like a teapot. So we let it brew. But we open the lid, our crown chakra, let it flow in. Then when we let it brew enough inside of us, we then are ready to let it channel down our arms and on into ourselves or a client or a person we're healing in Reiki 1. So that's the opening. Now, if you wish to work with a guide, you don't have to. If you wish to work with a spirit healing guide, you then can invite them in. And my spirit healing guide and master guide is called Su Ling. And that's a Chinese name, but she's in her last life here was Japanese. So she looks Japanese with a Chinese name because she's had 4 lives upon the earth and at least one of them was Chinese, but her last one was Japanese. So she's in Japanese form still. Anyway. We're ready to heal now, so you just go ahead and do your self-healing, or you heal somebody else. But when you heal somebody else, you have to do all that to them. You have to ground them, and you can see roots growing out of your feet, and you act as a grounding stick that you're grounding them with through yourself, because you've got the grounding connection to the earth with the roots going out your feet or shoulders, and you ground them. Then you must call Reiki in protective energies and just channel it into their crown. If they're sitting above, if they're laying down, then just put it behind them. Let it flow down in them and all around in their aura to protect them. And then we just instinctively and by intention open them for the healing by just having our hand just over the crown chakra. So And we don't give healing to any sensitive areas like breasts, bottom, inner thighs, back of the thighs, and posterior, as I say. So we avoid the middle chest of women. We don't heal the breasts. So we do hands-off healing over those areas, which is fine to do. And then we've done our healing to ourselves, our self-healing or healing another. Then we must close and ground ourselves right at the end, because if we don't close and ground ourselves, we'll walk around like an open aerial, picking up all these negative emotions. You walk in the supermarket after you've been healing because you didn't close, and you just go, oh, what's happening? I feel depressed, I feel angry, I feel this, I feel that. So you must close. Also, there are negative spirits about, so you want to close off from them as well. So we want to close ourselves, and we just see ourselves closing the chakras from the top down, from the crown down. So just put your hands above your crown, whether you're laying down, sitting up, or standing like I am, and just intentionally close the chakra to the normal state. They never fully close. And dimming our energy body, because it's a being of light, just dimming it back down to its normal state. So close the crown, come down, close the brow and the energy body. Keep coming down, closing, closing, closing. Closing the throat chakra, the energy body, the heart chakra, the energy body, the solar plexus chakra, the energy body, the sacral chakra, the energy body, and the root chakra and the energy body. Now, you do that same thing on whoever you're healing. Close them down like that by running your hands just a few inches off them. And then you must ground yourself at the end of your self-healing, or if you're healing another, you must ground them, then close down after you've finished yourself and ground yourself. So we just ground again, let our roots go outside, or if we've got somebody with us, we just grow our roots outside and we ground them. And while we're doing that, we can also close ourselves and ground ourselves. So we close them first and then do that with ourselves. Always remember to open in these ways. Always remember to close and ground at the end. And you can leave the protection area to dissipate in its own time. So just closing. And then you can do dry bathing. And you can do this at the start as well, just to brush negative energies off yourself. So you might want to just brush it off your face, off your arms. But this is part of the Hatsurai Ho. So you go right hand to left shoulder, and you breathe in, and you breathe out as you go across. That's brushing negative energy off. And to the opposite shoulder, you're just brushing that negative energy off. And to the left shoulder, to the right hip. Okay, you've brushed negative energy off. Now you have to do your arms. And you go. And the other arm, the right arm, and the left arm again. Now, just ask for any negative energies in the room to be taken away. Okay, in Reiki 2, you can use symbols to do some of this. And that's it, you've done that. But I would recommend during your opening actually doing part of the Hatsurai Ho, which is so you're just brushing negative energies off. Do that during the opening as well, because that could help you to be more cleansed of negative energies residing in your aura and around your body. Anyway, friends, that's basically opening and closing and everything you need to do. I hope you enjoyed that. You can re-watch it if you didn't pick all the bits up, which is quite handy. Anyway, talk to you soon. Love and light, Neil.